Are you as passionate about cars and motorbikes as we are? Subscribe to this channel to receive newly uploaded video. Please don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family. Today's video we are going to talk about the muscle cars all pack more than 2000 HP. Modern technology allows gearheads to extract more power from their cars than ever before, which is why these muscle cars all produce 2000 horsepower or more. Muscle cars have been around for over 7 decades. Purists have yet to come to an agreement when it comes to the very first muscle car ever made. However, what is sure is that most muscle car fans will agree that there are very few cars in the world that actually recreate the feeling most American wild rides tend to have. Some muscle cars are the sort of sports cars that really change the game. Since muscle cars are already powerful and everything is bigger in America, some car fans out there have decided to turn their beloved car into a rocket ship on wheels. Associations such as the NHRA have encouraged this trend. However, there are still mad petrol heads willing to race their blown muscle cars on a public road in the middle of the night. These sick muscle cars all pack more than 2000 HP. Number 10. The Chevrolet Chevelle. Most classic American cars are fitted with decent-sized engines. It does not matter whether it is a family car, a cruiser, or a pony, they tend to be gifted with some serious power plants. The fact that these engines can be turned into true monsters is a blessing. Your uncle's Chevelle can become a sub-10-second car with the right amount of work and skill. There are several reasons why the world needs a new Chevrolet Chevelle. A car with a humongous blower is usually a sign that the car is fast. Really fast. It is fair to say that it will not be very good on a winding road. However, in a straight line, this 2000 horsepower Chevelle will annihilate any Japanese car with a K&N air intake and Remus exhaust system. Number 9. The Dodge Valiant RT. It is often wrongly believed that the inhabitants of the land down under are only good at wrestling crocodiles and playing weird ballgames. That is far from the truth. In fact, the modified muscle car scene is alive and well in Australia. As Ford Motors and General Motors Australia have marketed some seriously powerful cars, the demand for aftermarket parts grew exponentially. Never heard of the Dodge Chrysler Valiant? That could be due to the fact that it's a car solely meant for foreign markets, mainly Australia and New Zealand. Surprisingly, this 7-second Australian 1972 Valiant Charger is street legal. You may see it in YouTube videos towing a U-Haul trailer. Its power. 2000 horsepower thanks to a twin turbocharged 572c V8. Number 8. The Mustang Shelby GT500. Ford brought back the Shelby GT500 to the pleasure of most muscle enthusiasts out there. While most car fans would salivate and get all jittery whenever they would see a GT500 cruise by, others wanted to get more out of the high-end Ford pony. The results were more often than not really impressive. There is a myriad of reasons why every gearhead should own a Mustang. One of the main reasons is that Mustangs can be turned into rocket ships that are far more stylish than SpaceX. This 2000 horsepower GT500 was made for one thing and one thing only: drag racing. As the above picture shows, the car can easily lift its nose and zoom down the quarter mile. Number 7. The Pontiac GTO. Pontiac was a very respectable carmaker until the malaise era set in. Following that ride-or-die period of time, Pontiac was unable to get back on its feet. The company was subsequently put out of its misery. However, before it died, the company released one last muscle car that ended up being frowned upon despite its capacities. This is not your average last-generation GTO. The 6.0 V8 originally produces 400 horsepower, but this owner decided to go for a 427C LSX powerplant complemented by 2 huge turbos. Thanks to all the modifications done to this Australian GTO, the car is capable of producing a rather ridiculous 2,400 horsepower. Number 6. The Chevrolet Camaro, Oldie. The newer generations of the Camaro are incredible and look insanely sporty. They also tend to be equipped with very powerful engines. The latest Oldie is the perfect example. 650 horsepower at the crankshaft is not negligible. The first generation will, however, always be the Camaro of all Camaros. It is mean looking. It has zero electronic parts. It is by definition an American muscle. The first generation will, however, always be the Camaro of all Camaros. It is mean looking. It has zero electronic parts. It is by definition an American muscle. This '69 Camaro is nothing like an original Camaro. Though the car looks very similar, the beast found under the hood is unlike anything Chevy has ever produced. The twin-turbocharged and intercooler 572c big block Chevy V8 allegedly produces 2,000 horsepower. The craziest about this car is that it is still street legal. Number 5. The Dodge Challenger. Over the last 15 years or so, the restomod trend has gained a lot of traction. Several classic muscle cars saw their respective values go through the roof, regardless of their conditions. Achieving a tremendous result oftentimes requires a serious budget and very deep knowledge of mechanics. This insane-bagged 2,500 horsepower 1970 Dodge Challenger named Havoc truly deserves its name. Under the hood sits a real piece of art. The engine is immaculate. It is quite rare to stumble such a clean restomod project. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to find a single video out there showing its owner burning some serious rubber. Number 4. The Chevrolet Nova. Every single genuine American muscle car enthusiast will agree that the Nova is a great car. Though it may not be as attractive as a Camaro or Corvette of the same era, it is a Chevy car that deserves admiration. It is a more affordable classic muscle car that packs an engine that can be tuned to produce insane amounts of power. This sinister Nova should be nicknamed Death Wish, or Grim Reaper, as the car is outright scary. From the blacked-out headlights to the gigantic rear wheels, there is absolutely nothing on this car that looks remotely soft. The car's engine supposedly produces 2,000 horsepower, which would not be very surprising given the amount of work that was done to it. Number 3. The Mustang Shelby GT 500, Oldie. Classic Mustangs are great cars. Even if the base model first-generation Mustang is fitted with an engine as powerful as Sloth, the more powerful trims are legendary. Today, classic Mustangs are sought after by gearheads worldwide. At home, where Mustangs are plentiful, crazy car enthusiasts have turned their Mustangs into drag-ready machines. This Mustang is rightfully nicknamed Eleanor. Unlike the Shelby GT 500 Eleanor, this Mustang will easily hit the quarter mile under 10 seconds thanks to its 2,000 horsepower. It will also cost a lot less than $1 million. The main similarity between the two is that they can burn rubber like there's no tomorrow. Number 2. The Chevrolet Corvette. It is well known among muscle car fans that the Corvette Z06 C6 is one of the best Vettas ever made. The car looks sleek and is extremely powerful. As a result, the Z06 attracts a variety of people with a need for speed. Among this group of people, there is a subgroup that is characterized by sheer insanity. The owner of this Z06 belongs to this subgroup. Corvettes are commonly known for being extremely powerful. The Holy Grail, also known as the ZR1, is by far the meanest Corvette ever made. However, people with lots of time and money have decided to turn the ZR1's little sister into a twin-turbocharged monster that breathes nitrous oxide. The result is quite flabbergasting, 2,400 horsepower at the crankshaft. Number 1. The Chevrolet Camaro. The Chevrolet Camaro is a legend. There is no denying that. Despite the car's reputation, Chevy completely failed when it released the fourth generation in 1993. The car was ugly and underpowered. However, Chevy came to its senses and released a very respectable Camaro in 2010. When looking at a hoodless Camaro popping wheelies on the strip, it is fair to assume the car is far from being the frat boy-owned Camaro commonly seen around university parking lots. This twin-turbocharged LSX-powered Camaro is basically a jumbo jet on wheels. With a power plant producing 2,000 horsepower at the wheels, this Camaro will have zero issues hit the quarter mile in less than 10 seconds. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments or something in your mind you want to share, let us know in a comment below. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook channel. Keep safe and have a good day.